You are sitting at your desk, desperately trying to reply to an email before your next Zoom meeting when you suddenly feel it, a heavy, unblinking presence burning a hole right through the side of your face. You turn your head and there they are. Your dog sitting 2 feet away, completely frozen, staring at you like you just revealed the secrets of the universe. It is silent, it is intense, and honestly, it is a little awkward. You start wondering if they are judging your productivity, plotting something, or if they have completely glitched out. Most people look at this intense gaze and assume their dog is just begging for food, demanding a walk, or being plain creepy. But canine cognitive science reveals something much deeper is happening inside that furry head. Researchers at Kyoto University found that dogs do not just look at us for resources, they are actually running a sophisticated psychological diagnostic on our faces. Your dog is not blanking out. They are reading the microscopic muscle movements around your eyes and mouth to figure out exactly what emotion you are experiencing. When you are stressed about a work deadline, your facial muscles tighten, your breathing changes, and your dog notices it instantly. They stare because they are trying to decode your next move before you even make it. This creates a massive problem for the modern office worker. When you feel that awkward stare and immediately react by giving them a treat, tossing a ball, or even yell for them to go lay down, you inadvertently trigger a psychological loop called operant conditioning. The dog learns that staring like an absolute weirdo works like a magic remote control that makes the human move. Imagine a remote worker named Sarah. Every single afternoon at 2 o'clock, her golden retriever sits and drills his eyes into her. Sarah, feeling guilty for working all day, reaches into her desk drawer and tosses him a chew toy just to get some space. To Sarah, she is solving a temporary annoyance, but to her dog, the message is crystal clear: staring equals reward. The next day, the stare lasts even longer, and the psychological tension in the room goes through the roof. What most owners do not realize is that the canine brain experiences a massive surge of oxytocin, the love hormone, during prolonged eye contact with their humans. It is the exact same chemical bond that forms between a human mother and her newborn baby, but there is a fine line between a loving bond and an anxious demand. If your dog stares at you with tense posture, a rigid tail, and wide eyes, they are not showing affection. They are experiencing hyper-vigilance, waiting for you to relieve their boredom or anxiety. When you try to break this tension by staring back intensely, you actually make things worse. In the canine world, a prolonged unblinking stare from a superior is a dominant threat. By locking eyes, you are accidentally escalating the mental pressure, causing your dog to become even more hyper-focused on your behavior. The breakthrough comes when you look at their eyes. If their pupils are dilated and their faces soft, they are literally just soaking in your presence, using that awkward stare to feel close to you while you work. But if you want to stop the relentless workspace pressure, you need a simple behavioral pivot. The next time you feel the stare, do not look them in the eyes and do not give them a treat. Instead, give them a calm, silent hand signal to go to their bed and completely turn your back to them. This instantly breaks the psychological loop, teaching them that staring does not activate the human. The ultimate truth is that your dog's awkward stare is the highest compliment they can pay you. It means you are the absolute center of their universe, and they are willing to spend hours just studying the person they love most. Understanding this language changes everything about how you coexist. But while a stare is usually harmless, what happens when your dog starts following you into the bathroom, refusing to let you out of their sight for even a single second? That is not just love. It is a completely different psychological mystery.